What's the password?
Can I come in?
Nah, that ain't it. Get on out of here, kid. This is for adults only.
Hey, groovy guys and gals. Welcome to a toy car case event at Johnny Roman's Supper Club. We got 3 vintage boxes that we picked up from a garage sale. Oh, I wonder what's in them. We're going to be checking these out pretty soon. These are old, from the 60s, if not a little earlier. So, you ready to check out King Edward's specials? Let's do this. Hey cats and kittens, it's a toy car case event at Johnny Roman's Supper Club. It is 3:16 on Old Johnny Clock. Let's see what pulled into our parking lot. Now, some of these, the boxes are just as cool as what's in the box. And unfortunately, talking to the guy that I got these from, he was a tosser. So if it wasn't complete, it got tossed. So there were a lot of things that got tossed because I'd go through these boxes and look at stuff and say, what about this? Oh, I tossed it. What about that? I tossed it. So, is this a cool old King Edward Specials cigar box? Is that sweet? 50 cigars. They must have been tiny ones. 6 cents each. More than 4 cents and not more than 6 cents each. Look at that. It's a Class C from Jacksonville, Florida. But let's see what's inside. Oh, look at this. This is the great takeover of the U.S. figures. Oh, there's some really cool ones in there too. I'm going to just dump them out and try and separate out some of these. Look at this. I know it's not Hot Wheels. Go watch a different video. Hey cats and kittens, it's a toy car case event at Johnny Roman's Supper Club. 1968 Hot Wheels. I'm excited. How about you? Oh! It is 3:16 on Old Johnny Clock. Let's see what pulled into our parking lot. But if you're into some of these vintage toys and classic things that we're doing here, stick around because these are really cool. Look at the details on these horses, right? Now I know there's a bunch of you guys and gals out there that actually collect these vintage little figures. And like I said, these are super old. And with the details and the paintings and stuff that are happening today, these could be freshened up and really look fantastic. Oh, there's a lot of horses out here. I don't know what that black thing is. Is that a stirrup? Yeah, it's broken off on this side. So I wonder if there's one that actually has both stirrups on it. Hey cats and kittens, it's a toy car case event at Johnny Roman's Supper Club. It is 3:16 on Old Johnny Clock. Let's see what pulled into our parking lot. Look at all these micro machines. They are tiny, they are cool, they make me drool. This is a micro machine special edition. I love it. You can stick them in your pocket, stick it in your nose, stick it in your fingers, stick it in your toe. Okay kids, don't stick them in your nose, that's wrong. Aw, come have fun. This one is broken off. But look at the details on that. Isn't that sweet? I know it's not a Hot Wheel. We've been showing you some vintage Hot Wheels, so cool down. It's okay. Uh-oh, that one's a sleepy horse. Oh, look at this. And again, when you look at some of these older castings, I'm guessing they're probably the originals out of the first mold. So they're pretty detailed, whereas they went on and on with the molding and the production, they got crappy. I mean, not as detailed as possible. Look at that. Again, little chippy dippy on the paint, but that's a-okay. So So let's start looking at some of these figures. Oh wait, here's another horse. Uh-oh. He got blowed up. He's stubby in the back, which is too bad, so sad. Now this one has a hole in the side so that you're able to put a rider on there. And I'm sure there is a good rider in here somewhere. Again, these horses, pretty much the same. Some missing and pieces and parts and legs that could be fixed. Oh, look at this. Now this actually might be a piece out of a Matchbox set, the dog carrier. That looks very familiar. I'm going to put that up close to the supper club. Here's a cow or a horse. Again, these could be out of the car carriers from Matchbox and just mixed in, and you never know. He might have just like mixed it all in. Here's a horse with a base, so that's probably what they're supposed to look like. So look at this. Look at this indigenous person with an axe, and he's riding a horse. He's got the pegs to hold him into place. But you guys that do small figure painting could really make these spectacular. Trim them up a little bit with, I'm going to push them off to the side. Trim them up a little bit with an X-Acto or something, and look at this. Another indigenous person in purple. A lot of detail on there. Right? Now his arrow's busted. Again, a little dab will do ya to connect that. And the people that are doing these fine detail things, fantastic. Here is an indigenous person as they're riding and shooting. Arrow is busted on there, but pretty cool. Again, some great detail. Once a while ago, now this is a hard plastic figure, where those are soft plastic. So I don't know if this is like off a HO scale train people setup. It's missing his feet. Probably tried to, and his hands, tried to cut off the base. Oh, look at this. Throwing a lasso, and the lasso is busted. Now this molding, that one's pretty garbagey. But I did a video before, and I didn't show the figures as well as I should have. And a couple people commented and said, hey, slow down, I love these figures. And you know what? When you start looking at these, the details are pretty amazing. Even though we're mostly car guys here, there are so many other amazing vintage toys out there that could be collected. Look at this, the gun holster. He's holding his rifle to bash because he's out of bullets. Molded in purple.
Oh, Santa Claus is coming to town! Oh, I love Santa Claus! You love Santa Claus? I love Santa Claus! You love Santa Claus? I love Santa Claus! Let's see what he does! That guy needs a sedative!
I just hated to see these go. You know, go to waste. Sometimes people see this and just toss it out. But again, some great details and a variety of poses. Look at that. Amazing detail. And these are tiny, like 1/72nd scale, maybe a little smaller. Looks like the Medicine Man. Oh, look at that. So amazing. What an amazing culture. I know. They were railroaded. These people. And starved out. It was crazy. It's just crazy. Now these are slightly larger scale, so it must be from a different set. And maybe some of you people out there that are a little more educated on history might be able to tell me which different tribes these are from and which nation. Look at that. Is that cool or what? That's like the one we just saw. We saw a couple of those. Here's a larger rider, like our first one. But look at that detail. So much fun. Look at this one. Oh, again, you can see how tiny they are compared to my chubby fingers. Now, again, when they mold these, they mold them in the same color, so it's easy to separate out different... Oh, look at this one in a canoe paddling. Now, the paddle is busted off. That is so neat. Again, these are such a different... Another paddler. Such a different type of toy, you know, from back then. And these people were not properly represented to the society, you know. Now here's another one of those hard plastic ones. Pretty amazing. Another one. Again, a lot of these, the hard plastic ones, the feet got busted off. Oh, this guy's headless. So, some of them aren't really up to standards. But some are really cool. Look, I mean, seriously, these are painted nicely. And that's what makes me think these might be from a train series or train set series, because like I said, painted. And these figures, if you ever go into the hobby shop and look at them, you know, like 3 of these figures are like $800. Well, okay, I'm exaggerating a lot. That was our first gray horse. Oh, here's the beatnik bandit trying to rob the train or something. So much fun. Look at that. Great details on these. I'm trying to find... Uh-oh. Yep, here's another one with the Basher Boy. Here's Annie Oakley missing an arm. Or is that Jed Clampett? Can't tell. But again, you know, these figures just out on a table somewhere. Pretty cool. Hatfields and McCoys. Look at that. These are so cool. Just a different era. You know, 1800s, late 1800s, mid 1800s. When things were just wild as all get out. Now some of these molds you can see are not as nice as the others, so they might be later in the casting. So I might just take a video and show you these all on the ground instead of one at a time, so you can see the variety here, which is really pretty spectacular. Some DNA in there. Hang on, look at this. Hopefully there isn't one specific one that you wanted to see and I didn't show it, you know what I mean? But again, these are, for me, such a cool part of toy history. Is it properly represented? I don't know. Because it's only made from one side. Now this one was started to be painted. Don't know if they were just sitting out on the table and a drip of paint fell on them or something. But these are pretty spectacular. Trying to go slow so you can see him. Here's a horse rider. He's hard plastic. But like I said, the hard plastic guys are a little bit busted up. So that's just one box. We're at 13 minutes, so I'm going to cut this short. We will do 2 more videos of the other boxes. One is Army, and one is more of the early 1800s. So, thanks for coming in to a Toy Car Case event. And look, we might have some Matchbox pieces in here too. At Johnny Roman's Supper Club, it is always 3:16 at the Supper Club. And remember, life does not start till after 3:16. And if you need to know more about that, you can talk to the fireman. So, till next time, rock on, my babies! Rock on!
There's Cheese Whiz for everyone at Christmas time! It's not just for crackers, it's to spray straight into your mouth! Oh, yeah! Was ist los, mein Kinder?
I know you're a Toy Car Case guy out there. It is 3:16 on Old Johnny Clark. Let's see what pulled into our parking lot. Hit that subscribe button and you won't miss out. Don't you wish you had that? This is the place to be.